Hey everybody, this is Sinspeaks, and welcome to another episode of Jumpchain Villains! Survivors, I think we're calling ourselves now. We once again don't have Mal and Vixen. Mal does not have internet right now, so he can't join again. His internet has been just real wonky, and it's super kind of annoying. His internet providers are having a very difficult time. Yeah. And then, I don't know what the hell's going on with Vixie at the moment. She's away, and we haven't really talked to her for the last couple of hours, so literally, we have no idea what's going on with her. But we do have Rogue, Persona, Roasted, that was his, Zero, and John with us.
Yeah, and I'm drinking!
Yeah, boy! And we also have inside the chat Yuki and Korin, who are going to be here for us today when I need random voices.
I do indeed have a wide variety of different voices that I can pretty easily do in a general sense, and a couple of accents, but I'm warning you now, half of them probably aren't acceptable in public, so don't make me say them. Yay!
Yeah, fair enough.
Howdy, hey!
I'm also trying desperately to remember. Oh, right, okay, I know what these people's abilities were now. Okay, so last we left off, John and Rogue were going along the main road here after coming out of the bar, trying to find out where in God's name Roasted could possibly be, as they have literally no interaction with each other, which is probably something you guys want to fix. I don't know. There's freaking radio phones or something, like, you know, walkie-talkies. Hey, where you guys going?
We'll fix that.
Yeah, something like that.
Fix that.
Zero has once again just kind of
Mr. Bombboy.
Yeah, Mr. Bombboy's on his own once more. Mal and Vixen are just in God knows where, probably near the hospital, but we literally just have no idea what they're doing or where they are in any way, shape, or form. And we're going to try not to kill somebody. Jesus Christ.
We're totally professionals.
We're super professional here. But okay, so we're going to go to Roasted here. Because,
yay!
Guy who didn't do nothing.
Hospital? Lab. They were.
He finally gets to do something.
I know, right? So last we left off inside this lab. I honestly don't remember if this is the same picture we were using last time, but we're going to use it anyways.
Was.
Okay, good. My mind is in like 50 million places right now. But so last time, you managed to get a USB with the personal information of the main doctor in this hospital, whom you're also tasked to protect. There was a sleeping guy in the lobby after a few people came in. It has ticked over quite a few hours. It is now roughly midnight or so. He seems to be getting off shift. He seems to be working from like a noon to midnight schedule, which is a really weird schedule, but you assume it's because he has other priorities to take care of that aren't quite doctor related. As he's, you know, finishing up, cleaning up, and all that fun stuff, you notice the dude in the chair has finally stood up after probably about 6 hours just sitting in that one chair. He does not look wounded in the slightest. He might be a friend or a companion of the doctor. He's not giving off any killing intents, but he is completely and utterly focused on the doctor for some ungodly reason. You have no idea for it. He could be a friend. He could be the doctor's ride. You really have no idea. Doctor does not seem to be paying attention.
Oh my! Now we just gotta get some harder.
Yeah, we gotta get some companions here. Okay, so what are you gonna do?
So I see this, and I'm like, now this when he sees something like that out of the blue, and he's not injured, he gets really, really suspicious.
It has been about 7 hours of him sitting there, and if he's not injured, he's just in the waiting room for no fucking reason.
So yeah, my character is getting his ace ready. The thing, the blade, not you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So he has that ready just in case, and on under his sleeve, he forms like a kind of like an assassin's blade just in case.
Ooh, nice. Very nice. Okay.
So now he's just going to basically just pretend like everything is normal. Just try to stay behind him a little bit. Just put his just try to just be normal as possible.
Sneaky.
Yeah, as the doctor leaves the building, he seems to have a briefcase of some sort. Seems to be going to his car, just kind of like a normal doctor would. It's almost midnight. The dude is following him, The doctor either doesn't seem to notice or doesn't seem to care whatsoever as he is approaching his car and kind of reaching for his keys and shit.
Yep.
The dude is directly behind him, and roll sense.
Roll sense.
Yep.
Right.
Mostly because I'm curious. It's very hard to not know where this is going, but just wow.
Wow, fucking really?
When I say it's really hard not to notice these things, I don't mean challenge me.
You jinxed him. You jinxed Cashew.
I don't mean challenge me, man.
Jinxed you.
Well,
Jesus
you know what?
Christ.
It's fine because it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Oh, let me see.
That's great.
Yeah, it's really hard not to notice what he's doing. As he pulls out a knife, inside the darkness, it looks like a black shape that's slightly pointed.
So now my character notices this and immediately acts.
Yep. I'm assuming you either stab him or throw him or do something. The doctor is directly in front of you guys, but he's not looking in your direction.
So basically, since now I see that, I use my other hand, the one that doesn't have the ace up my sleeve ready. I grab his mouth, and I stab him right in the back with the blade of my ace thing.
Okie dokie. He is 100% dead. And the doctor does notice because of the extremely wet sound of a blade going through somebody's sternum. B, the fact that you guys are in the middle of a spotlight, well, not a spotlight, but like a lamplight, because, again, that's remarkably low sense. You did not realize he was standing under a giant light. And B, he knew someone was following him, which is why he grabbed out his keys. So he looks at you, looks at the guy in your hands, who is now dead, looks at his car, looks back at you.
I say, sorry, and in an American accent, he says, "Sorry about the unpleasant mess."
I'm going to assume, sir, that he was meant to kill me. So,
in a nutshell, yes, he was.
Yakuza?
I'm afraid so, sir.
Sounds about right. I did fix up one of their boys a little while ago.
Well, sorry about that. Had to take care of him before he took care of you.
Oh, no problem. I value my life a lot more than some random strangers. Now, if you had wounded him, on the other hand, I would have to heal him. But he is very clearly dead. Or, you just don't assume he's dead, considering he's still on your sword. But, he'll be fine. Probably.
In a way.
The oath does not apply if I don't think they're dead. Wait. The oath doesn't apply if I believe they're dead before I start working on them. At least that's how I'm going to take it at the moment. Yeah, you have a good day, and thanks, I guess?
No problem. If you need any help, let me know. Sorry about that again.
Oh, no problem. Do you think my car's booby-trapped?
Just in case, let me take a look.
Yeah, he kind of steps back. I don't like taking too many chances. I was actually going to stab him in the side with my keys before you came by. Obviously, I was going to stitch you up.
So,
but, yeah.
should I sense again?
Yeah, you're more than welcome to.
Sorry about that sneeze.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
He is not booby-trapped. They were not smart enough to booby-trap his car that he was clearly going to go to after he was out of the thing. These guys are not very smart.
Yeah, I look at this and like, well, these guys are complete dumbasses. There is no booby traps on this, sir.
They are, in fact, quite dumb. That's why I have to heal so many of them. But, thank you. He opens up the car. If you need any medical assistance, I'm always available from... Well, you probably know my schedule better than I do at this point. So, I've been here for like 4 days, and I've gotten about as much sleep in that time. So, I'm going to go back home, take a long, long nap, and if someone tries killing me, I'm going to rip out their throat and surgically put it back in.
Well, if you need any help, let me know. I might be able to do anything.
Oh, most certainly. I will probably have your help at some point. But anyways, you have a good day, sir. He leans into his car. He just kind of closes it. At this point, let me move out. What map should I use here? I have another map. We're not in the hospital, so we're just don't do this one. There we go.
Yeah.
Imagine you guys in the car lot. And imagine it's dark. It's nighttime. There's no nighttime filter in this game. I hate it.
It's fine.
But anyway, so it's nighttime. So you're just kind of standing in the middle of the almost empty street with a dead guy in your hands, almost looking like you're hugging him from behind, if not for the giant metal blade sticking out of his stomach. And the guy got into his car. At this point, both Rogue and John have driven up and have seen you standing there very obviously.
But first, may I check this guy's credentials?
Oh, absolutely.
All right, I take his credentials out of his pocket, as well as any extra change.
Nice. So you look through his stuff, and he has an ID. He seems to be just a more or less average Joe. At least that's what it is. There's no name on it, weirdly enough. It seems to be just kind of like his birthday and a few other things. He seems to have personally smudged them with something or another. And yeah. There's no real any identity on it. You do get $5 from his pocket, though.
$5 foot longs.
You can go get Subway now.
All right.
This guy did not have a whole lot on him. You assume that the leader really didn't care about this guy in the slightest? At least that's what it seems to be.
But before everything comes to an end,
Yep.
time to send my own little calling card.
Ooh, what's that?
Since what do you think would be a calling card? Since no one knows who I really am, and I don't like to. Well, I like to show off a little bit. And since I dislike criminals, like what were we saying?
So let's see what's on your person. You could, I don't know, make a mark on them or something.
Oh, yeah, that's right. How about I slash an X across their face?
Ooh, that could work. Very bloody, but that could work.
Cashew, I approve that message.
Yeah, you are more than welcome to. You can actually take out the blade out of their stomach, then cross it on their face if you want.
Yeah, my little ace up my sleeve thing. I take the blade out of his stomach and all that.
Yeah.
And basically what I do is I take him to like I guess out here, somewhere around that.
Yep. Slowly dragging the dead body.
Yeah. Yep. I'm dragging a dead body out into the wilderness or in the grass. And basically when I'm out there, I pull out his body and all that, just like stretch it out, and then I slash an X across his face.
Nice. Shockingly, no one found you, probably because it's dead of night and there's no real security where you were.
And
regardless
since my
of the
job is now done, he drops out of his disguise and puts on his persona outfit.
You do notice John Rogue just kind of standing there outside their car, I assume waiting for you.
And I'm looking at this like, well, and then he switches back to his Romanian accent. Well, no time like the present.
Rogue, I gotta hand it to you. You really know your cars and vehicles and style. This is apparent. I didn't know you'd be driving. I didn't know you're into Japanese imports.
Well, I have my spot in my heart for them. I mean,
real quick, y'all. I'm going to pause this because I just got called down.
All right.
There we go. All right. So, John, you were talking to Rogue, I believe.
About his car, yeah.
Yeah.
So, this is a Japanese import, and judging by the car, you're driving a 1999 restored Nissan Skyline.
Ooh, pretty.
You know your cars.
Yes, I do. I'm a mechanic.
Nice.
Well, Skylines are always nice. Either Skylines or RX-7s for me.
Cool. Except this is a two-person car.
What's your point?
I want to see how stealthy I can be right now.
I'm just saying, if we're picking up any other teammates, we should probably get a four-door vehicle.
You're welcome to roll probably Dex, I would say, for stealth.
Let me see how stealthy I am, just to sneak up on these guys. Fuck. Nope.
Your stealth is okay, but not super good. But yeah.
Well.
Yep, they see you as you're walking kind of towards them. You don't know them. Well, you do know them from what you've done previously, but you really don't know them. They're effectively strangers to you.
Yep. I look at this and since I have a feel, actually, I'm gonna see if they've been following me, like sense and all that.
They've not been following you, but they did get here, and they seem to be pointedly looking for you specifically, or at you at the moment.
Yeah.
Well,
I could basically go up there and it's like, is there any reason that you're looking at me with that face?
That face.
No, not no reason at all. Apparently, Rogue told me we came to come find you for a job.
Depends on the job.
Ask him.
I look at Rogue. All right, what do you want?
So we have a job that we need to complete. How familiar are you with the
UA Academy?
UA Academy?
That's fine. I don't mind that, but I need to make a quick stop very quickly. I need to meet a certain someone and give her something.
Okay, we can stop
You'd
on the way.
be semi-familiar with it, you know.
Rogue, since my bike's nearby, I'll get out of the car. You can drive him to the location. Just give me the location on the map, and I'll follow behind you on my bike.
Nice.
I do not want to leave my Harley that I restored by itself. Thank you.
Ooh.
Yeah, true. Well, okay.
I will kill a person who wrecks my bike.
Glad to hear that.
Yep. So you guys
Alright.
filter into your places for the most part. John goes and gets his bike, and you guys get into your car. And Rogue starts filling you in on kind of the deets of the mission as you guys go to where Vixen's is. To the best of your knowledge, anyways. She said to go to that location, leave a slip of paper, basically, of what you did at the door.
I also leave her the USB drive as well, like a copy of it. Or wait, should I roll to see if I can make a copy of it?
Let me look at your perks real quick.
How do you make a copy of a USB?
Yeah,
Oh, like
I mean,
copying files. So.
You
Do you
don't
have a
have anything to
computer
make a
there?
copy of the USB specifically, but you probably
Oh yeah, I have a
went-
laptop.
Yeah, you probably went and just got another USB because USBs are not very hard to get, and you probably just copied over all the files, put onto another one, and using the previous one to give to her. So
Yeah, I found a laptop.
You could walk into any electronics store in the city and buy one.
pretty much, yeah, would not be very difficult for her to do that. So yeah, you basically place a copy, pretty much at her front door, or wherever she told you to place it, along with the
I place
note.
the note. I place the USB for her. Put it in the mail for her, so that way she'll get her info and just tell her mission complete.
Yeah. Okay. So you got the mission complete, and Rogue fills you in a couple of the deets. You three are actually going to be going over to UA to kind of do an infiltration mission, trying to get yourselves into UA, which you can do fairly easily, actually, because you have disguises, some fake IDs, and a few other things, and you're also semi-good at technology. Let me look at Rogue's thing real quick. I thought you had something. Oh, you do have educated, so you are fairly good at getting your way across things, Rogue, and then John has a few ways of getting there too. So you guys going to UA will not be super difficult. So you guys start gearing up to get over to UA, which I'm just going to put you all over here for now. And then we're going to look a little bit at Zero's character for now. So Zero, the last that you were there, I'm just going to put you back on this broken ass street, which apparently we have a bunch of people here. Why? I don't know. They're not even
Because
any
we
of them
haven't
are
cleared
Zero. But okay, on this broken ass street that we used a couple of times, Their house is gonna be this one, which is where
Porky Boy is
is
taking me
my...
to see his sister, even though I don't know exactly where I'm going.
You don't already know who Porky Boy is. You just know that he's a person, and he concerns you deeply.
He doesn't concern me. He makes me laugh pretty much. He tries to stick it in me, but he failed twice.
Yeah, he just like puts his hand on your shoulder. So, my boy, are you ready to see my home?
Most definitely. Let's go in.
What about my bedroom?
Oh, certainly. I could use the rest.
I mean, not quite the, resting was not quite what I was talking about.
Oh, what do you have in mind then?
Some little playtimes.
Oh, I get it. Wink, wink. Pulls out grenade. We'll do it next time. Now, let's go see your sister. I am dying to meet them.
What? He just looks legitimately confused as you enter the building.
What?
He's so confused. Legitimately fucking confused.
His idea of playtime is, well,
Boom
hinted
boom
at
shakalaka, you're dead.
This is the most zero.
fucking gonna make a grenade called Mr. Orgy.
Oh god. Okay. So we're
This is the most Zero's ever made me laugh before.
God. So I'll go pull out Tiny Tina for
I'm
this.
dying.
Because I don't know what her sister looks like. Moochie hasn't actually made it. So it's not Tiny Tina, but it's a little girl who's probably as strange as Tiny Tina. But she looks at you and she's like, "It's a new play toy! Hi!"
Hello there.
She reaches out her hand. I don't know what his sister is named. Some don't call her...
There's no name for it?
Nope. I don't know her sister. Me and Moochie haven't talked much this week about this thing because she keeps going
we're
AFK.
gonna call her Lucy.
Lucy, yeah, Lucy Goosey. She is the devil. I'm Lucy.
Hello, Lucy. I am Mr. Tark.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
It's a pleasure to meet you too. Are those grenades? And you see Porcupine Dude's like, no grenades for you, Missy. You know what happened last time you used them?
What did you do last time you used them?
I only killed 2 puppies, okay? A third one would have been bad.
This girl reminds me of when I was young. Except I didn't kill puppies, I killed cats.
But cats are nice, you jerk. Moochie! We're just got into the tiny girls thing, and I have no idea what she's like. I have no idea her personality. I don't even know her name.
Wait, for real? Oh my gosh, I literally... What?
We literally haven't talked about her whatsoever, okay? We don't have a picture for her. We don't have a name for her. We don't have a personality for her. We got nothing.
I have a name for her!
What's her name?
It's making me die of laughter. I mean, Zero's making me die of laughter.
You haven't told me nothing, woman.
Wait! What's going on? What did I miss?
So we just got to a point where Porcupine Boy and Mr. Boom Boom are talking to each other. Porcupine Boy is hitting on Boom Boom so hard that Boom Boom is just missing it entirely, and they introduced him to his sister.
God damn it, I'm not the grenade.
It's Mr. Torque, not Mr. Boom Boom.
I call it Mr. Exploding Man.
Oh my god.
You have.
I must send the name in the which chat is
You got the thick explosions.
I love how Porky Boy is making innuendo, and Torko's just not catching onto it.
You got some thick, creamy explosions.
You're thick.
Do you gotta have like a whipped cream grenade at some point? You're just like, take my
Muchime Kugio. Okay.
Excuse me.
What the fuck is her name? Muchimi?
Muchime.
Muchime. All right. What's her personality? Play as her. Go.
Who are you?
What?
I am Mr. Talk. Who are you?
I don't talk to pedophiles.
What makes you think I'm a pedophile?
Your hair look ugly.
Now, my dear, his hair looks fantabulous. Look at this. He starts playing with Torque's hair.
With this man, I thought you got game, bro.
Oh, ouch! Have you ever seen me around this man? This man's got some serious explosive potential.
I know. I'm carrying them all around me. See?
I sometimes question your taste.
You question my taste all the time. That's why I'm smexy.
She rolls her eyes. Whatever.
Anyways, this is my friend, Mr.
Torque.
Torque. He doesn't want to go to the bedroom with me. He wants to take a nap.
Ew. You're doing the thing again where you slap each other in bed? That's
Well,
so
you know,
nasty!
you take one hand and you take another, you just go,
Oh,
I don't
you mean
want
like
to
this?
hear
Slaps
it.
your ass.
woo, boy.
Like that?
Anyway, my name is Mochime.
Hello there,
Nice.
Muchime.
Mr. Torque.
Yes, you should probably get used to his, well, whatever he's packing in those pants. I don't know how many explosives he's got, but...
Pulled
they-
them out.
You just pull like a glare bomb out of your pants.
You just pulled it. Ah, that's what was hurting. Mr. Glitter, what are you doing down there?
The fuck?
Oh,
See, he's packing some real potential down there.
You know what you'd have done to me if you set off? You would have made me go pink. Or blue. What was in you again? Let's test it out.
I know what's in you.
Yes, it's called red stuff.
disgusted.
Well,
Like, her
soon it'll
face
be
is
white, but you know.
What kind of crack is this guy smoking?
Oh, you mean foam? Oh, last time I was coughing out foam. That was fantastic.
Muchime, he's just... Man, some arrows are going over this man's head.
Really? How come I haven't noticed? Who's trying to kill me? I must find him immediately.
He's just gonna like move over with Muchime. He's just gonna like, you gotta help me. I'm trying to score and I'm failing.
So where was the bedroom you said? Let's go check that out for that playtime you said. Come on, where is it?
Well, maybe I don't need your help after all. All right. It just like stands up, walks through the room. It's in here. Moochie, describe what his room looks like. Describe what his room looks like.
Oh my god.
You know his personality better than I do.
Alright, he's gay icon, pop stars and all that and stuff, alternative stuff, music, all that.
It's like the
thing,
gayest room you can
Justin Bieber.
possibly
and,
imagine.
and probably some nude photos of like his past lovers.
It's probably
on,
like the
like,
gayest
this
room you
one
can
wall.
possibly think of.
Yes.
Welcome
But
to my
also
sanctuary.
very aesthetic.
I've had many fun times in this room. I was with Bob, Jimmy, and James. They were foreigners.
And there's like a swing in the middle of the room, if you know what I mean.
Swing.
Oh yeah, it's a swing. You got real tied him up there. He's like, and that's my favorite toy.
Oh my god.
Just analyzes the room, picking up the pictures. Nope. Picks up another. Nope. Oh, this one's a looker, but nope. Seems to be giving me an explosive personality.
Alright, have myself a Coke.
Nope. Ah, this one. Look at this one.
I see you're enjoying yourself. Huh?
Yeah. Do you have any other things here? Of course, your room is quite splendid, quite flashy, quite exotic.
Just wait until I get the rope.
Might as
Oh
well
my god.
at the rope.
Yeah. Mucheme
yeah.
knows what I'm talking about.
The rope
Oh,
extra
really?
long.
Why are you looking at me? Ew, I'm not part of this. What?
She knows everything I do with rope. When you swing with it. Back and forth.
Who we
back
swinging
and
then?
forth, back and forth. What? Sorry.
Who we swinging then? Back in my day, we used to make people swing.
See, I swing many, many ways. Isn't
When
that
you
right,
say
Mooch?
back in
Moochie?
your day, what? How
Oh,
old are
really?
you?
Well, I was in hell for many few years, and then I got out of it, and then it was, I don't know. How old am I?
He's all like Lino to Michio. Don't be afraid. He might be old.
Ew! Yuck! 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 Barf!
But when I
Vomit!
say
I'ma still
but-
tap that.
But when you swing a variety of different ways, how was your first time having it on the neck? You know,
Rope
hanging
on.
about.
I
Do you
am
mean-
not
do you
gonna
mean-
be
do you
part
mean
of this
like-
conversation.
Do you mean like hanging someone?
Oh yeah, we used to do that back in the day.
I cannot say that I've hung someone before, but
we
he
should
grabs
try
some
it.
rope. I can tie this
refreshing.
in like 17 different ways.
He looks at the rope, takes it, just stretches it. It's pretty strong. Can hold someone down, and it's.
He leans over to Michio. Help me! This man is really bad at picking up what I'm putting down and in.
You know what?
I
He
do.
doesn't-
I'm never gonna be associating with your play dates.
Don't worry, we just have a
does it.
lot of fun in the bedroom, alright? We just go in there, close the doors, and you just hear them scream for a while.
You know what? I'll just
we
go
kidnapping
out
someone?
and get my medicine. You
Don't
weirdo.
get hurt.
Right.
And if someone does
have an
hurt
idea.
you, I'll break every bone in their body and then feed it to them.
Don't
You know what?
worry,
I
I
have an
can
idea.
whip my hair.
Anyway,
There's
you have
series.
fun. You have fun, little sister. You just start patting her head. And Big Brother's gonna have some real good times.
Question:
Yes.
Ew.
How good are you on your money, on your savings?
Reasonably well, probably.
Because I don't quite remember which grenade I unpinned.
Yeah, just go faster. Go faster.
Wonder if it's Mr. Shy. No, Mr. Shy has not been made yet. Mr. Glitter? No. He's just standing there, and on the bed you see an unpinned grenade.
Starts to slowly push Muchio out. Uh-huh. We'll take care of that
Well, dude,
explosive
assume
buildup.
She already left, bro.
We'll take care of that explosive buildup later. All right. So while you are doing something to this poor man. Dear
Well,
God.
I knew it. It was Mr. Shy. All right. So, Mr. Porky Boy, I forgot your name. What was the fun thing you wanted to do?
Oh, well, if you just lay down the bed, I'll show you.
Okay. He lies on the bed. Now what? Feels
Now
like a
you get
therapy
naked.
session. How am I going to do that while lying?
He's just standing there dumbfounded, like he's trying to tell a child how to dress up in like normal day clothes. Well, first you do this, but what if I do this? You just Well, first you stand up again.
He gets up, takes off the clothes. You know what? This is much better.
Dear
I don't
God.
understand why I need to strip myself naked.
Alright, well, you are having the most uncomfortable time ever for us. We're gonna move to the UA Academy building here.
You get like a long shot. You get like a long shot of the house. Now we're talking.
So that's how you use that.
Oh, so that's what you mean by playtime. I haven't done this in years.
My soul! Richie, why do you do this to me?
Careful. Once you get me going, there's no stopping me.
What?
Why? Why do you do this to me, Moochie? Why do you do this to me? You had me make the gay character, now he's getting gay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, so...
No.
While he's getting... Well, the explosive love of his life, I guess. The pain and suffering of hell. Dear God. Yeah, Wars just popped in. Wars, you just missed Zero King getting dicked on by hi. You guys just missed Zero King dicked on by
We have the fucking roll for performance, my dude.
God, roll D20. You know what? Sure, roll D20.
Oh my God!
Alright, he failed horribly, but let's see if he can make up the
Let's see if Mr.
slack.
Torque can do
You
good.
roll a natural 1, I'm going to laugh.
Is this all Evil Campaign is?
I have now
Half the
returned.
time,
What did I
yes.
miss?
Wow, you have made up for it.
What did
I-
miss?
Scared.
You were very awkward. But
You may have tried to penetrate me, but I penetrated you.
Yeah,
What
should be
the
scared.
hell is this episode?
I don't know. That's what happens when people aren't
Can we
here.
move on?
This isn't even an episode. This is just a porno at this point.
No, that's another time. But
So,
What?
okay, so apparently I missed a lot.
And we're gonna have a nice talk after this recording.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so after the house being flipped, we're gonna transition all the way over to UA Academy, where you've
Oh,
managed to
thank
get in
God.
by I'm assuming your fake IDs and some other stuff. Are you guys
Yeah.
posing as students there or faculty or what?
Well,
Faculty would probably be difficult.
I think Persona's gonna dress up as a psychologist, kind of like just like an intelligent motherfucker. Just be like, yeah.
Oh, okay. So going down the route of like inspection and shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
just inspecting, see how everything's up and up, and if everything's good.
See, well, nothing's where they should be. Yeah. So you guys like his assistants, or are you guys doing something else? What are you guys doing?
Each one of us has a unique skill.
Hmm?
Well, Cashew and Rogue would probably be really good for like the assistant stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Where me, I could like work with like, since I do mechanical stuff, I could probably post as something to help fix technology and stuff.
Well, yeah, you could be a technician. So two.
Yeah, that's what I do because I have done that stuff.
Okay, yeah. So you have a technician there, probably checking up on like the security and things like that. Make sure everything's up to snuff.
Mhm.
They are checking up on the probably mental health of some of the students, which would make sense as you're trying to get their files in the first place.
Yeah.
So that works. Okay, so you guys are coming into the main front of the building. UA, let's say one of the teachers probably comes to meet you like normal. Moochie, give me a UA teacher.
Eraserhead. I'm not Mochi.
Alright,
but I-
Racerhead, that works.
Midnight, please.
Oh God! All right, I'll go. with Midnight.
Okay. Okay, that's even worse. Let's do it.
Or oh my god, what about the guidance counselor who is like a dog, like a muzzled dog? Or
Oh
something? I
God!
can't
Yes,
remember
it's
his
just
name.
fucking So it's just oh, you should be able to, but I don't know. So it's just
Bark, bark, bark,
Midnight
bark.
and the dog. Just out there. The dog immediately was like, to like all three of you.
Hell?
How do you guys
Cute
reply?
Aw, cute dog.
It sounds like he's almost a chainsaw at this point. Yeah, Midnight's like, calm down, Buck, calm down.
Go get a Scooby snack.
I don't remember her voice. Moochie, do you remember how Midnight sounds?
Oh God.
Tap into your inner Midnight.
Oh God.
You're the one who brought this on yourself.
I regret my decisions.
Well,
You
regret
do
it? Well,
She-
no, you picked the
you
person.
do
You're
it.
my female voice. You know what? Yuki, be
Be
Midnight.
midnight.
Yuki. Is she there?
Give me one moment, please.
Okay, tap into your inner sex dungeon dominatrix.
Oh God.
She's not only a dominatrix, she is a mom, okay?
Is she?
No, what you have to
Oh.
say is, awaken your inner torque.
I mean,
Oh,
to be fair,
no.
I don't know if she's a mom, but
Nor do I.
I mean, come on. She's clearly a mommy.
Hey Mochi, do you regret ever making Porky Boy?
I hate all of you.
I regret making Porky Boy. It's just it made him terrible.
I didn't make him terrible. I made him gay, and you wanted him to be as gay as possible.
He is gay!
There we go.
This gay.
Not that gay. Oh my God! You want me to make him gay, but not that gay? You want me to make him not gay? There's only two levels of gay. There's gay and there's not gay.
You are keeping all this entire argument in the recording. This is
Yes.
hilarious.
We're not.
Rio in
I
the
mean,
actually does talk. Only when he's pissed off. he
I
does.
can try my best. No promises that I'm gonna do well.
Oh, you're good. Okay, so yeah, they walk up to the gates. You have right next to you, and you're trying to talk with them, find out who they are, basically, and why the fuck they're there.
Oh, hello there. How can I help you?
What?
Fuck.
Hello, we're from the. Hello, we're from. Let me think. I need to make up something quick.
You're good.
Something tells me he's gonna have to roll charisma for bluff.
I'm a distraction to us all.
Jesus Christ.
Bluff.
I'll come up with something.
Hello, we're from the inspection team. We just wanted to make a few adjustments to see how UA Academy is holding up right now at this point.
Oh, I wasn't made aware that inspection was today.
Well, we like to come early. You know what they say, the earliest bird gets the worm, as they say.
I see. Well then, can I see your identification, please?
Can. Here you go.
You guys do have fake IDs, so they would almost certainly pass without extreme scrutiny. Yeah. So they pass you what looks to be fairly real IDs. You.
Yeah. So they just look fairly real?
Yeah, they look pretty much like any other person who actually did work at these places would.
All right, I will take you to the principal then.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, madam. He bows.
Oh, you're very welcome.
The hunting dog is just barking some more.
Boof.
Down,
boof.
puppy, down.
Is he okay?
What was that, Rusted?
He looks at the barking dog and is like, in his American accent, is he okay?
Oh, don't worry about him. He does it all the time.
Okay, you say so.
He's a pretty cool dog. What's the breed?
What the fuck? I know.
I think, yeah, it's just like.
Creepy, apparently.
Can make any man heal. God, okay. But he's a hunting dog. Okay, so you take him more or less. You take all three of them more or less to the principal, who is the mouse dude, right? Well, he's not a mouse dude. He's like a mouse panda
He's a
hybrid thing.
It's Nezumi,
Yeah.
right? That's his name.
Yeah, I believe so. Probably. I don't know.
Nezumi.
Y'all get to there, and he nods at you. Why, hello and welcome. I was not expecting any inspections.
Oh, you
His
know.
Netsu.
Nitsu? Oh,
Yeah, Nezu.
Netsu.
Nezu.
Netsu. It's Nezu or Netsu.
Ah. I was not
It's
made
Nezu.
aware of any inspections that would arrive here today, but it's good to see you. We have had a couple of problems so far. This would be 3 weeks into probably the base story. Did anything happen in those first 3 weeks? Hold on. First season, what happened? Desperately
went to
trying to remember.
school.
Was that
Yeah,
it?
pretty much. They just went to school.
All right, no big battles, no.
No,
No?
not yet. Not for
First
no,
three?
wait. Didn't you
They
say
did have that one thing during their training course.
Yeah. I feel like something happened, but I don't remember what.
didn't you say that all in the story that All Might was already defeated?
Not defeated. He stepped down. In order to basically be able to train Midoriya properly. He stepped down.
So
And
is
he's
this
pretty much
after
focusing.
the battle for? So is this after the battle of One for All? I mean,
No. This is basically like starting from the original base of canon. You guys got into the Villain Association the same time that the heroes got into Mugen, and the same time the Midoriya got into UA.
Okay, then.
Yeah. All Might just stepped down in order to fully focus on training Midoriya over pretty much everything else. In order to make sure he actually was trained instead of the first 2 seasons where he barely talks to Midoriya.
Yeah.
So yeah. What were we talking about? Yeah, so it's like we do have some difficulties that will be arising sometime here soon, and so we would like to make sure everything is tip-top shape, as it were. Our security needs to be improved. We'd like to have all possible help for our students that we possibly can.
Okay.
That sounds fine. I don't mind talking with the students since I have a little bit of profession as a psychologist.
He looks at John. I assume that you are the one who takes care of the systems?
Yeah, I have a history in technology, technician, and mechanics.
Good. You'll be very useful then. Go with, let's say, God, who is the technician in this place? Who would be most likely to do technology shit?
Whoever leads the support team classes.
Oh yeah, right. The
Oh
the
my
guy
God,
with the
Hatsume! Wait, I need to find their
Hatsume
teacher, though.
and
Hold
what's his
on.
face. Although I don't think Hatsume's there yet. It's dinosaur face.
Dinosaur face.
Yeah, it's the dude with like the weird helmet that looks kind of like a T-Rex that like is a metal helmet.
I'm trying to find it. Hold on,
Like the gold
sir.
helmet dude.
Hold, chill out.
I have chilled. My body is cold. Oh, Corin, you might want to change your Roll20 name.
Oh. What's it now?
Gesundheit.
Oh.
Bless you.
Yep.
Yeah, my name's all John.
His name's Power Loader.
Power Loader. Yeah. So, Nitsu. Yes. He's like, you, he points to John, shall go with Power Loader in order to inspect the security around the area, and the rest of you shall go with Eraserhead in order to check out the students and make sure they are at tip-top shape.
Okay.
Well, make sure everything is where it should be. Thank you for your time. He sits back down, which was not a significant height difference from him standing up. Interestingly enough.
All right. Thank you, sir.
So now that you guys are now split, we're going John first here. So you start walking in where he kind of told you to go, more or less. Since Power Loader, I doubt very often leaves the support area inside of UA. So you're basically on the road there.
Yeah.
There seems to be a couple of areas around you. Seem to be a more technological area kind of place. So you're welcome to go into any rooms, although you might get caught inside them, and that might be bad. Or you can just go straight to Power Loader.
No, I don't want to take that risk. I'm gonna go straight to getting my job done.
Okay. So you get to Power Loader, and he kind of looks up from.
You're gonna have to get off that tonight early. John, you're gonna have to get off that early tonight.
Uh-oh.
No, you're good. Okie. While John is dealing with his parents, then he's muted. We're gonna move over to.
Maybe we can just mute him.
Yeah, he's muted.
There you go.
Yeah. He was already muted. But yeah, so we're gonna move over to Roasted in that case then. So, Roasted, you are walking with, who are you walking with? Rogue.
Razorhead?
Yeah, you're walking with Rogue and
Razorhead.
Razorhead to the classrooms, more or less. And Razorhead just kind of sighs, and he's like, it's very difficult to deal with inspections when they are not scheduled properly. He's expecting to be doing very little today.
Well, some things can always come up at the last minute. You never know. As they say, expect the unexpected.
True. Anyways, he kind of opens up the door to his classroom and walks in there, and he's like, students, we have inspection people here today. Deal with them, and, I don't know, try be on your best behavior, something like that. He curls up on the floor and pulls a sleeping bag over him.
Is he okay?
Midoriya just kind of looks at you and is like, he does this a lot.
Interesting. Yeah, but I really can't blame him. Anyway, how are you today?
Doing pretty good. I actually don't know how Midoriya acts. Corn, speak as Midoriya.
You suck.
Thank you.
Excuse you, it's been way too long since I watched it for me to be able to portray Midoriya, but keep in mind, he's a pretty friendly individual, and at this point in the story, he's very not confident in himself and has a tendency to trip over his own words.
I'm doing all right.
But
how are you, sir?
I'm doing all right.
As you look over the class, most of them seem like you would expect from your knowledge of the show.
There?
He is. He kind of looks like he's about to bash Deku's skull into the table, but he seems to be restraining himself currently.
And my character can sense that.
You can sense the pure, unbridled anger that is coming off him in so many waves that it basically feels like a tsunami washing over you. This man has more anger than you've pretty sure that you've felt for many years, and you have been to many places full of a lot of anger. This is quite impressive.
I'm looking at him like, and I think in my head, if I wasn't infiltrating, I'd like to see how well your anger would explode in front of everybody. But then he's just thinking about that, and he just smiles to Midoriya. You seem like you're having a bit of a problem, my friend.
What? What do you mean?
It just something in the atmosphere to me.
He looks over at Bakugo, who's giving him the deathest of glares.
You know him?
Yeah, he's my friend Kaijo. Fuck you say his name?
Kachan.
Kachan.
Kaijo.
Kaijo.
Can you just do the bare minimum amount of research, please?
Kaijo. That's his new name from now on, Kaijo.
He's my friend, Kachan.
Do this to Kachan.
He's my friend, Kachan.
I'm just gonna roll sense to feel something. My sense. Oh.
Oh, that's a good sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm sensing like the atmosphere in the air, like the tension between like Bakugo and them, like the rivalry they have.
Yep. So
if it's possible.
yeah, you can definitely feel. Huh?
opportunity.
Yeah, you can definitely feel that that Bakugo wants to rip his head off, and Deku wants to be friends with him. At least that's what you can tell. You don't quite know if he wants to be friends with him or if he just wants to be able to be better than him, but you're fairly certain it's a friend thing, and Bakugo absolutely does not return the favor and would rather shove his foot so far into his stomach that he explodes than do anything else.
So before I go talk to Bakugo, I ask him, since I'm always intrigued with information. So, what made you decide to become a hero, in all honesty, if you don't mind me asking?
Korin answered that. I honestly don't know his ideals.
Wow.
I legitimately don't remember Bakugo's... Like, I know his ideals, but I don't know how he would respond to that.
No, I was asking Izuku. I was asking Izuku.
Oh,
yeah,
Deku?
Asking Deku.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm
Sorry.
asking Deku
I thought you
because I
meant.
have
I thought you
not
meant.
gone to Bakugo yet.
I thought you meant Bakugo. So
No,
Deku's,
not
yeah.
Bakugo. I'll talk to him soon.
Yeah, Deku's like, I want to be a hero so I can protect everyone. I believe that's what he wants. Yeah.
He looks up to All Might too.
Yeah, I want to be a hero and I want to be just like All Might.
Well, I do wish you luck. It may
You
come
do
with
you
the territory.
small might.
Small
Might.
Small might.
Jesus Christ.
You're
But
not
yeah,
wrong.
I look at him with intrigued interest, and I can feel like this kid, like
You can really feel he is very passionate about that. Once he says All Might, dude, the entirety of his like, we're gonna go with aura, just lit up like a goddamn beacon. Like the man is just praised.
So I can feel like this kid is not like most other heroes and all that, who just does what they want for like fame and all that.
Yeah, he honestly wants to protect people. He wants to be #1 so he can be just like All Might, so he can save people and make the world a better place, essentially.
And he actually just gives them the most truest smile he can. Well, in all honesty, I do wish you luck. It may come with a hard path, though. And now I'm gonna go talk with a friend over there. He does finger quotes, friend, if you want to call him that.
Yeah, just he's not quite the nicest person.
I've dealt with this type before. It's always interesting. So he goes over to Bakugo. You seem to be You should stop gritting your teeth, my friend. Any soon you're gonna grit more until there's calcium coming out of your teeth.
God. Korin, you want to do his voice or you want me? Yeah.
See. Bakugo doesn't swear, right?
He swears.
Not
He
yet.
swears.
He swears a lot.
He calls people
swears,
dumbass,
like,
moron, idiot.
Yeah, he doesn't say like super bad words. He kind of censors those, but he does swear. It isn't
says,
until later seasons that he actually like full on swears everywhere.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Just glares at you and says, "Screw off."
You have quite the attitude, kid. You should learn to keep that under control.
Yeah. So I'm assuming his previous position was his legs kicked up onto his desk, assuming they're in the class. So yeah, in that case, he's going to sit into a more proper position as he kind of brings his arm down onto his desk, leaning forward to glare even harder.
And then he actually takes off his glasses, and shows him his eyes. You're not the first one to glare at me like that, kid. I'll tell you that much.
Okay. Let's see. I don't have any clue what your eyes look like, so I can't really play the response.
His eyes are blue and serpent. Oh, almost look like cat eyes, almost.
Ooh, pretty.
All right. That doesn't seem too unnerving, so chances are he's not going to have much of a response except to slowly re-enunciate. Screw off.
Deku's like, you might wanna not, you might.
Shut up, Deku.
Okay.
And that character just laughs. Interesting thing between you both. It's really interesting. and Kachan, as he called you, like I said, you're not the first one to glare at me like that.
Yeah. So when you say Kachan, he freaking gets to his feet and looks ready to throw a punch.
Freaking Eraserhead, like
Can he actually try to throw a punch?
He attempts to, but what the benches I think around yeah, just like swing out and wrap around him and shove him back into his seat, and you hear from the sleeping bag, "I said best behavior."
He clearly grits his teeth, and for a moment you can almost smell something off in the air before it kind of settles.
Mhm.
He seems to relax a bit before saying, "You're lucky he's holding me back."
And then, oh wait, no, I can't do that. I don't want to drop my disguise.
All right.
I wanted to give like actually, I'll just give him an eye smile and be like, many kids like you have tried. And then he just walks away.
Mm-hmm.
If you're still standing, then they weren't a kid like me.
He
liking him.
He's laughing, just chuckling. Just he doesn't care.
Yeah. Rogue, would you like to interact with any of the students? There are 3 students, which from your memory of UA you don't quite recognize, and it's this cat girl with a stick. This dude, he doesn't actually have these bones out, but this is the best picture we could find. He does look like that, actually. And then this person, who appears to have a stick as well. One looks like a staff stick, the other one looks like a martial arts stick. But they're both sticks.
So, all of them have sticks then, okay.
The male guy does not, but they do seem to be kind of in the same rough area. But yeah, the chick with the staff and the cat ears and whatnot, she smiles at you and waves as your eyes look over her.
Oh. So I talk to her. I mean,
You walk over to her?
Yep, I walk over to her.
Hi, I'm Mochi, how you say this? SEI-MITAMA.
Send the spelling, I need to see
Oh,
it.
for Christ's sake. We discussed this spelling, but okay.
Where?
SEI-MITAMA. That one.
Oh, Sei Mitama.
Say? Okay.
Sei.
Hi, my name's Say. How are you doing? Are you doing good? I'm doing good. How are you?
You talking to Rogue?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm doing pretty well. Just how are you doing here?
Well, I'm one of the students.
And how you liking UA so far?
It's a very fun place. I get to meet a lot of people. And I get to meet these guys. She points to the 2 people who are solemnly next to her. They're my new best friends. Neither of them respond to this in any way, shape, or form, except for the mill guy, who sighs deeply.
That's good. That's a good thing, I guess. So
We train a lot together, especially at the gym, but mostly together. But
I'm
usually they go without me, and I follow them. And then we train.
I'm guessing you 3 are a team then?
Well, I want to be. They don't seem to, but I want to be. And you hear Eraserhead from behind saying, they often are paired up together because she refuses to be paired up with anyone else. If she is, well, they tend to find a way together anyways. So I just put them in the same area. Less work.
That is smart. To be honest, I'm actually pretty impressed by that.
Mill dude is like, my name is Hone. I think that's how you spell it? H-O-N-E?
Hone.
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 Yeah,
Hone.
my name is Hone.
Honey, well, it's a pleasure to meet you.
And this, he points to his other friend, is O-N-P-A? Anyone? O-N-P-A?
What? O-N-P?
Onpa.
Onpa.
Yeah. Onpa. And this is my friend Onpa. We specialize in melee combat with each other. She's often paired with us because we have no range.
No range?
Yes.
Is that right?
She's a ranged fighter. We're both melee fighters. They complement each other.
True. That
Her
is true.
personality, on the other hand, have you ever had a cat that you can't get rid of?
Can't say I have.
That's her in a nutshell.
I can understand that.
But you can't get rid of me, and that's the fun part. That's why I said exactly.
Well, so you guys, this might be a redundant question, but are you guys getting along?
Well, me and Umpa do. She is there. Hi! As I said.
Okay. She has a lot of energy, doesn't she?
Oh, you have no idea the half of it. See, unfortunately, aside from us, she's able to control several elements, which means oftentimes she'll electrocute us. Or she'll burn us. Only once. Twice, actually. The first time you doused it with water.
That sounds pretty chaotic to me.
It was so much fun! You shocked us. Yes. And I don't mean in surprise. Oh.
Okay. Bruce chuckles a little when he hears the electrocuted part. Well, I can't say that I don't know the feeling, but yeah, sometimes with electricity it happens.
Yes. Thankfully, a bone kind of starts jutting out of his wrist, which you notice he does have a wince of pain as it starts sliding very slowly, and it sounds like bone cracking under his hand as it slowly starts to pop up, and it detaches and he holds it in his hand. Ow. I can make bones, which means that if she tries electrocuting me, I can usually just throw into one of my bones.
That's... I have to admit, that does look painful.
Oh, excessively, but not as painful as being hit with about 200 volts of electricity for 5 minutes. It was 6, actually. 5, that's what I thought.
Trust me, I know the feeling about that. I have a similar power that is powerful electricity, but there's a 1 in 4 chance that it'll actually come back and shock me, which it does most of the time, so I know your pain.
Sounds like a difficult time.
It is, but it's a gambling kind of power. When it works, it pays off. When it backfires, well...
It's real painful.
It is really painful.
Moochie, what was the third dude's ability?
What?
What was the third dude's ability? I legitimately don't remember.
The third dude's, huh?
Yes, the melee dude, the monk guy. Jesus Christ.
What
we
are you
talked about this.
What? Talked about?
Oh my god. Her memory
Hold on,
is
man,
false.
I have it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Yuki.
Looking through our chat, but I don't remember what his ability was.
I know, I gotta scroll up through our chat.
Yeah, I looked through our chat. And
Dude, we... God.
Hold on, let me...
Okay.
On...
Oh, no. All these pictures,
Oh,
dude.
I remember his ability. Yeah, the guy looks at you and just kind of shrugs and looks back forwards. My companion here doesn't speak very often. He just kind of stares at Rogue. There's a interesting balance between the one who never talks and the one who always talks every single minute of the day.
Yes, that is a very interesting contrast in this team.
You see the pink chick's staff kind of go above the bone dude's head and just gently tap him. And then tap him. And then tap him. It's been a long day. You notice that it's only like, 8 o'clock in the morning?
It's only around 8 in the morning.
Oh, God. I thought it was like 9. I have another hour.
I feel sorry for you, to be honest.
Doink. 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 I do too.
To be honest, if I was in your shoes, I'd be half tempted to use my my lightning ability, which I'd hope for it to just knock me out.
She's like, I'm not allowed to use my lightning in the room. Mostly because last time I did, I shocked everybody inside the room, and then Razorhead like looked at me. He said no.
Well,
Kachan remembers it. She points at Kachan.
I can imagine how that went down.
Don't call me that.
He remembers it, whatever his name is. You feel like there's something wrong with this chick's mind. She's just kind of loopy. Oh my god.
Are you feeling okay?
I'm always okay. Doink. Doink.
Just a little...
Doink.
Just your personality is a little bubbly, I see, right?
Yeah. For some reason, people don't think it's fun. I think it's fun. Doink. Doink.
Just
Doink.
some it can seem like a fun. But...
Yeah. Doink. She's just tapping the bone dude's head with her staff every couple of seconds. Is the stupidest thing you've ever seen.
Rouge in his mind is just laughing because he is seeing someone who is starting to get, I'm not sure, pissed off or just getting flat annoyed.
He just kind of like lays his head on the table and he's like, wake me up when I'm dead, please.
Because in his mind, he's just thinking, if this is what I have to compete with, how is this all in his mind?
Oh, this is all done. Yeah.
How could he not lose?
Huh?
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
I was caught in my mind. So anyways,
Yep.
So how well are you doing in school, if I may ask?
Well, we seem to be doing alright. Although Razorhead doesn't seem to allow us to do many proper missions. That's because you all aren't properly trained. Any proper missions?
Proper mission as in...
Going to actually do anything other than sit here and read? Bakugo says, yeah! I assume you would.
I'm sure in time you'll be able to do something other than sitting around here and wait.
Waiting is very difficult times. He looks at the chick who is now just double tapping him with her stick. Extremely difficult sometimes.
I can imagine that. So...
Okay. So I assume that you guys have kind of gathered up some information.
Yeah, we've talked with them all. I mean,
Razorhead's like, alright, now that you've talked with everyone, would you do me a favor and go through those doors and leave?
You seem bright and cheerful, Mr. Eraserhead.
He looks at you with bloodshot eyes that look like a man just beat his face in. Uh-huh. Sunshine and rainbows.
Anyway, you all take care.
Yeah, take care.
Yeah! Dun, 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 dun.
I guess we both walk out.
Yep. You guys walk out and the door closed behind you. Doesn't seem like anyone's actually in that hallway at the moment. John, are you able to talk, or do you have to be super quiet? Right.
I have to talk in a quiet voice like this, so I can't have anyone interrupt me, or you won't be able to hear me.
Ah, you're good. Okay, so you're inside of, let me delete these folks, these fine figgity folks. And you've walked into the room with, Dinosaur Guy. What was his name? Power Loader? Yeah, Power Loader.
Yeah.
And he kind of like turns his giant head over to you and he's like, yo.
Yo, what's up?
Currently working on some of the students' support stuff. Who are you and why are you here?
Well, my name's Alexander. I'm a technician. I came here to help fix some of the security issues and stuff.
Oh, useful. There's about very few people here that work on security, unfortunately. Usually it's me and whoever I train, which is not very many. Turns out when you fire most of them for being dumb, that's not a good reason to fire them. But that's okay. So, now that you're here, good sir, I'm going to shove you into that room. He points to a room. And you're going to walk in there. You're going to fit around with those security things you want. I'm going to check up on you periodically. If I see anything out of the ordinary, I'm going to hurt you. Mostly because I don't know you. But at the moment, I have about 7 different orders that I need to complete in about 4 hours. So if you don't mind, I'm going to be doing this. And then I'm going to check up on you randomly. And just to ensure that you don't do anything bad, he raises up his hand, which, kind of like a power glove. You have this threat. Alright, have fun. He just goes back to frantically starting, pulling, 15 things together, working on, 4 different projects. You can tell he hasn't had a lot of sleep lately. It's probably not good for him.
I guess that dude needs to take a break. All right, let's see what they got here.
You go into the room that he gestured you towards, keeping in mind that you really don't want to fuck anything up. He may actually hurt you if you do. You've not met people with dinosaur-like metal heads that don't hurt people when it comes to messing up horrible things. But yeah, so you walk in there, you sit down. It's security footage. That's the primary thing. There's security cameras pointing to various areas, one towards the gym. Not a whole lot inside the building for various reasons, but mostly it's just security cameras, security footage, making sure everything is kind of tippy-toppy, tip. You are able to, of course, copy things with your knowledge of skills, and you did bring stuff in preparation for this, but it would be slightly time-consuming to copy things over, especially if you don't need to. So you plan on just looking over everything, or touching up some things, maybe sabotaging something in the future, depending on how you can fix it all up, depending on a few factors, or what you're going to do.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a virus.
Ooh, la la. Alright, what
that
kind
steals
of
information? It's going to be a Trojan horse that you can't track down. It'll turn their computers into whole school into ghost computers, and all the information will go into our phones.
Ooh, that's a useful one. You can probably do that after he leaves. Probably be a difficult one to track. Let me see real quick. Let me look at your character sheet. You do have mechanic, which is good for this. And you have him around the block, and so that is good. Okie dokie. In that case, roll me. What do I want you to roll for me for this one? We'll roll sense plus 3 because of your ability to do stuff, and see whether or not you can place it in a timely manner. So just roll sense, and then I'll add 3 to it. Alright, cool. Wow. Yeah, you're able to put one in very well. You've been doing computer stuff since you've been doing mechanical based things for quite some time. You've been doing computer stuff for a very long time, especially with how many years you've been jumping and whatnot. And so you're able to make a virus on this thing. Obviously, when he comes in, you're able to just do normal routine checks and whatnot. You have very good sense that whenever he's done come in, mostly because he tends to be kind of irritated when he pops in there. And you just let him know it's fine. He checks everything a little bit, make sure you're not filling with stuff you shouldn't be, and you make sure to hide some shit. And you do, in fact, plant the Trojan horse in there, so after a period of time, you can actually set it off yourself. It's pretty much inside the back files, which you doubt he'll ever look at because, oh my god, he is tired as hell. But considering the security footage leaks into a few of the other systems, you were able to bypass that, go into other systems, connect to other terminals, and everything like that. And so you're able to place pretty much I don't know what it would be called, the virus on there in order to seep most of the school to the best of your knowledge. You can't tap into any of the security banks, unfortunately, the true information sectors, because that's inside of another part of the school. But for the most part, all the security footage, the cameras, pretty much all the security, you'll be able to shut down at pretty much a moment's notice if you really need to. Which also does mean that you could potentially go into the server file rooms, although that might be a little bit difficult considering the school is populated at the moment. You might have to wait until later at night to do that if you so wish to.
I probably will, because we might want to get that intel later on.
Yeah, wait until night would probably be good.
I'll do that at night.
Alright, cool. So you finished with your stuff. Couple hours passed for the most part. During this point in time, Rogue and Rose, have you guys been doing anything? You guys had a couple, probably 2 hours or so to spend either lollygagging or doing something specific. Do you guys want to do anything?
Question.
Huh?
Am I able to have my laptop with me?
Yeah. You're a psychology assistant. What's the word? Psychiatrist assistant? Well, you guys pretend to be. So it's almost certain that you guys would have some kind of laptops or iPads or whatever it is.
I have my own laptop.
If I remember correctly from the last Jumpchain, I have basically a supercomputer in a laptop.
Yeah, I believe so. You have a really powerful computer, if I remember correctly.
I don't have that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm downloading the codes to Rogue on his computer.
Nice. Yeah, you have a really powerful computer from Digimon. Do you want to do anything specific with it?
I want to see how good their network security is.
Oh, nice. So you just kind of sit down like in I don't know, cafeteria or
yeah, pretty much that, and also seeing who is not using a secure network line.
Ooh, smart. So from what you can tell on your own PC, getting into and bypassing the security, especially since you'd be doing over Wi-Fi for this school, damn near impossible. They are seriously up to snuff on their technological firewalls and things, mostly because All Might goes to this school, and they don't want any information about him coming out into light, not to mention some of the other pro heroes, such as Midnight, especially, as well as some of the other ones like the Concrete Dude, and Eraserhead for the most part as well. So their information banks, especially via Wi-Fi, are very secure. In terms of whether or not somebody is at a unattended, really hotspot, depends on where you are going for the most part. Most of the areas, to the best of your knowledge, will probably be in the upper areas, probably near where you met the principal. Some might be inside of teacher lounges or, other areas like that. There's also the school, computer rooms, which you might be able to access something or another from there, since they are tapped into the school more directly than most other ones. But they also probably have a lot more monitoring on them.
Was my character with them?
Oh yeah, your character is with them.
And I mean, obviously the students of the school have to have some sort of key set to get on the network.
Yep, like a library card almost.
Yeah, what's the chances of me being able to swipe some of those codes off of someone who's not using their stuff?
You are going to be there for a few hours, probably school, the classes. I don't know how the classes work inside of a for those who are Japanese or know Japanese stuff, which is mostly Yuki and Muchi, I think last time you said that the teachers move classes, the students don't.
Yes. So most of the time, depending on the class, the
Mm-hmm.
teachers are the ones who change out, and you stay in your single classroom unless it's lunchtime, gym, or lab sciences.
Okay, so if we said that was 8 o'clock, you guys have been there for a couple hours. Probably is getting close to lunchtime. Um, roll me Dex.
But do keep in
15.
mind some Japanese high school students typically stay in the classroom the entire time during lunch just because they do bring their own lunches and there is no need for them to leave the classroom.
Okay, I assume at least some of them would. So roll me sense real quick, Rogue.
Sense.
Yeah, that's not that bad. Roll me Dex. That is significantly better. All right, cool. So, as you said, most students do not leave very often. You do see a lot of teachers move back and forth, but trying to steal from a teacher is typically a really, really shitty idea because they'll know us very quickly. But of course, the bubbly girl came by, the super bubbly cat girl that literally no one can get to fuck off. She decided to come find you because she thought you might be lonely, Mr. Weird Science Guy.
Oh,
And with your 24 dexterity, lifting her student stuff off of her, not in the slightest difficult. In fact, you're not quite sure if she ever uses it or really noticed in the first place. But it was not very difficult to get off of her, especially with how often you like to steal things from people. After, lunchtime kind of passed, she turned around and started hopping a bubble away back to class, and you have her ID and stuff like that. Although you might want to be very careful on where you put it, because of course a student ID at a teacher's terminal is typically a flag.
It normally is, yes.
So you typically want to be very careful with that, but yeah. Going to a student computer room, however, and doing that would just be normal. But of course, that would have a little bit more security than most other terminals. But would allow you to get kind of a little bit further into the computer system.
Wouldn't our characters want to get food too? So I think we probably get hungry and shit.
Yeah. So at this point in time, probably, John, it's been like a couple hours at this point, 3 hours. So you
break.
finished up. Yeah, you've put in your terminal and whatnot. You got out. Started getting hungry. You went to the food court. Probably met up with the two of them as Rogue was talking with Bubbly McBubbly, and looted her student ID off of her as you came over to sit down.
I have no idea what Persona would be doing.
I have no idea. Probably just kind of staying next to him. Probably looking over the security as well, or maybe studying some of the quirks that you guys have seen so far.
Yeah, I probably would be studying the quirk since he's always focused.
The bone one was particularly interesting that you observed.
Hey, good.
Most of it is painful.
I just come down, get some food, and I see them sitting on their table. I was like, "Hey guys, how are you guys doing?"
Rogue?
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh.
So, how have you guys been doing?
Mission accomplished.
Nice.
I've been looking into some stuff. Anyway, this school is pretty nice.
It is. I was trying to see if there was any weak points in their net security, and I'm actually pretty impressed.
I was looking at some photos while I was on my way here. I had a contact that went to this school a long time ago and graduated 4 years ago.
All right. Well, I have to say, how long are we going to be here, Sin?
You guys honestly have completed your mission now, so you guys can totally leave. But John does bring up the fact that the thing that you guys are primarily here for, which is actually what Rogue points out, is you need the student files for the big boss guy to check. And John does point out that you guys now have basically free access past the security cameras. Because he can pretty much disable them at a moment's notice.
Just let you know, guys, I ghosted the security cameras. I have full control of the cameras, and all I can do on my phone is click. I put a Trojan horse in their computers.
Okay.
Smart.
All right. Principal Nezu's office would be hard to infiltrate since how good is my knowledge of Nezu? Should I roll for that?
I'm not sure how much time you spent over here, so you probably
No,
only
he
know.
probably wouldn't then. He probably
Yeah,
wouldn't.
you probably only know of him from press meetings and the like. So mostly you just know he's a really smart animal. And that's pretty much it. But he's also the principal of a school that All Might goes to, and All Might respects him. So, probably is pretty tough for the bucket.
I look at those of them. Would there be a terminal that I could probably go into since I'm pretty good at stealthing?
Oops. Rogue.
Sorry, I was just thinking about something that
You're good.
came to my mind.
Go ahead.
So, I do need to say, I did lift some security access codes from a student.
From Sai.
Right.
One that surprisingly came to find me. One with a bubbly personality.
Guess
He
around.
apparently thought I was lonely.
Let me guess. Around a locker that's locker number 654 on the 3rd floor.
I don't know.
Possibly.
But all right. So you have her. You have her ID. I want to see if I can get to a terminal. Maybe if I can do it very quickly.
With a shot.
Good luck.
Yeah, you can probably gain access to one of the student labs, but considering all the students will be moving into those, you'll probably want to do them at night. And with that being said, this is where we're going to end it today, as is about 9 o'clock, and I have homework to do. So hopefully you guys all enjoyed this. If you guys did, please like, comment, subscribe, and all that other fun stuff. Hopefully Vixie's don't be here next time, because I have a few things I want to do with her character as well. And then we're going to also be seeing what about Zero's character and Malachi's character next episode as well. Zero's been having a real fun time, so we haven't really moved back to him for a while. But yeah, hopefully we're going to see what's going to be happening with all this stuff later. And it's going to be really interesting to see what you guys do late at night as well. So hopefully you guys all enjoyed, and we will see you for the next episode. Auf Wiedersehen.
Stay frosty.
Later, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
All right.